So I was just diving into this fascinating list of free LLM API resources. There are so many options out there.
Right? I mean, it's incredible how accessible some of these powerful tools have become. But how do we know which ones are legit?
Exactly, there's a note warning against using illegitimate services. That really made me think about the ethics involved.
Yeah, it's crucial to avoid abusing these services. Otherwise, it could lead to losing access, which would be a shame.
Totally, I noticed that some providers offer trial credits. That's like a gateway for newcomers to experiment without huge costs.
For sure, like fireworks offering $1 credits, it's a low-risk way to dip your toes in. But is that enough for serious projects?
That's a good point. I mean, a single dollar doesn't go far if you're pushing the limits of these APIs.
And then you have services like Google AI Studio, which seems a bit more robust with higher limits. It really varies.
I found it interesting how some platforms require phone verification, like NVIDIA NIM. It feels a bit intrusive, right?
Definitely. It's like they want to ensure accountability, but it could deter some users who value privacy.
Yeah, and then there are the various model limits across platforms. 20 requests a minute versus 500,000 tokens a month, huge differences.
Right? It's almost like a game of what fits your needs best. I'm curious about how these limitations impact user creativity.
It could be a double-edged sword. On one side, restrictions foster creativity, on the other, they can stifle innovation.
Absolutely. And with so many options, it's overwhelming to decide which provider to choose for specific tasks.
Exactly, I mean, do you go with a well-known name like Google or try something more niche like Cohere?
That's the million-dollar question. I wonder if the popularity of a provider guarantees better performance.
Not necessarily. Sometimes less popular options can surprise you with unique features or better pricing.
True, plus, the community around these tools can make a difference. Having good support is invaluable.
That's a valid point, but what about the potential downsides of these free services? Are there hidden costs?
Well, many free tiers might throttle performance or limit features, which can lead to frustration if you're scaling.
Exactly, it's like a taste test. Great to try, but you might really want that full menu later.
And that's where trial credits can help, but they often run out just when you're getting into the groove.
Right, and I noticed that some providers are only free during a preview phase. What happens after that?
That's the kicker. You might fall in love with a tool only to find it becomes paid after the trial.
So deceptive, it's like a bait and switch situation, which can really put users in a bind.
For sure. And then there's the concern about data privacy with these platforms. What kind of data are they collecting?
Exactly, Google AI Studio even mentions that data is used for training. That's a big deal for users.
It really is. There's a balance to strike between innovation and protecting user information.
Totally, so what do you think is the most surprising find from all these options?
I'd say the sheer variety of models available across platforms. It's wild how many choices exist.
Right, and some models even offer specialized functions like audio processing, super versatile.
Exactly. It's like each provider has its niche, but finding the right fit still feels daunting.
Yeah, and thinking about the future, how do you see these resources evolving?
I think we'll see more competition driving innovation, but also potentially more restrictions to manage usage.
That's a fair observation. It'll be interesting to see how they balance user access with sustainability.
Absolutely. And if they can maintain ethical standards while still being innovative.
Right, that's key, so where does that leave us? Any final thoughts on navigating this landscape?
I think it's all about doing thorough research. Users need to understand what they're signing up for.
Totally, being informed empowers users to make choices that align with their goals and values.
Exactly. And as these tools evolve, staying engaged with the community can provide a lot of insights.
Yes, it feels like an exciting time for AI, but we need to tread carefully as we explore these options.
Well said, let's keep an eye on this. Who knows what we'll discover next?
Absolutely, there's always more to learn in this ever-changing landscape.